Oh! Oh! Look at him. Look at him, he's ripped. Good tats on him. Look at that.
Who's right here?
SpongeBob. No, Patrick.
Patrick gets another run.
Put him away.
Get the shit out. Alright, so today it's Ninja here. Got my mate Darcy here, and also got my mate the Skeleton.
What's his name?
Greg the Skeleton. Anyway, so we had a little bit of a request for some work on the sacrum, getting down towards the coccyx. Is it coccyx?
Coccyx bone.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can kind of see just how deep, we've showed this before on videos, but just how deep that is. So you got layers of tissue above here, but it's like a few different muscles that come on up into the spine. But you can see how deep it is there. So to get down into this level, that's where to free up nerves and things, you have to push through lots of really thick, rubbery tissue. And but you can actually do it. So there's a lot of people say you can't work onto the sacrum, but that's actually a myth. And when you receive treatment on it, if it's in a good manner, so you want to lay down, mate.
Yeah, let's lie down.
Lie down. I'll show you what it would look like. So got in there. You can just see that there's this is our money spot in here, right in here. So we try and get our elbow into this sort of spot. You can see from that direction. So into here. But yeah, we can work down over here as well and free up where these nerves are coming out and go down towards the coccyx as well. Coccyx.
What about up here, Ninja? Can you show us on the chart maybe too? What's look at all that rubbery bit, eh?
Yeah, so you can see all this ligamenty kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What are they?
Even here.
Fascial sheaths. So you can get right in. So right into these sort of spots coming off here. So what you can see these muscles coming off here as well. So you can kind of get in here and affect some glutes where they're kind of attaching in all around that kind of these bony markers. So
Ready, Darcy?
Yeah, can't wait to get me coccyx.
Coccyx done?
yeah, nice warm towel for you, brother.
Oh, mate.
Look at that.
Service.
Woo.
So I'm going to show you a little bit of money spot, just really briefly, because that's where a lot of people resonate with. So in a bit, I can do a couple of warm-up strokes. So what I like doing is getting the heel of my hand along that spine, that little mountain rangey thing on the sacrum there, and you can actually connect right in and start to warm up that rubbery connective tissue. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
And you can feel that engagement, and there's nerves under there that are probably stuck by that hardened up tissue. They're not free to flow their electricity through down into your legs, so you can free that up, get rid of some of that pain because it can't squish like the way it should. So it doesn't squish that much, but it needs to squish a bit. It needs to be able to stretch a little bit and squish a little bit, so we can warm up like that. Okay, and we can warm right up just with the pisiform there on the heel of your hand there. We can go into that money spot like that. So just that there, that would be connecting right in, and where your body wants to hinge that little bit there, if that's stuck, imagine if that hinge there is just hardened up, rusted up, no oil in that hinge, that's not going to be able to move as freely as what it should be able to. So we're going to warm that up just by holding it there like that. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to push in with that hand there, right into that corner. Okay, it's like the corner room. If you want to clean the corner of a room out, you have to get right in there, melt it, and then dig it out. So that's what we were trying to do. We're trying to melt it, but then we've got to move it. So we've got to shift like that, shift it out. So we never just want to push something into itself. We've got to have a plan once we've melted it to shift it out of where it's compressed into, where it's stuck. Okay, we don't just jam it in there and leave it. We've got to move it out. So I'm going gradually out wider there like that. Okay. So there's a second money spot just here where the edge of that QL, quadratus lumborum, comes down, out wide there.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Okay. But what I want to show is, I'll do elbow, it's probably visually better, but you can do thumbs as well. So you can kind of start in that money spot, like that. But then what I want to do is grab that fascial continuum and go over, like that.
Yeah.
So where it starts, like that, and really engage with that tissue. So I don't want to go, not going directly down with my pressure. I'm trying to keep engagement, take that slack and encourage it along. So it's on that 45, and sometimes I'll go on an even less of an angle like that. So really try and encourage that tissue. And what I want to do is, where that bit of a ridge thing in the middle of the sacrum is, that we saw from that model, we want to get right into there, because that's where stuff joins onto. Wherever we've got ridges and just little serrated bits on our bones, that's where there's going to be attachment sites. So we want to get into those bits where it's going to be stress, because it's attached on there. So it needs to be really strong tissue. That's why it is really kind of thick, white, rubbery tissue, because it is really strong. So it's going to have all the stress going through these spots as well. That's what they're designed to do. They're designed to pull bones towards each other, those tendons. The muscle, the red bit in the middle, is the bit that contracts and lengthens, stretches. But the bits that are attached onto the bones, they've got to stay solid and strong. And yeah, they bear all the stress and load. So yeah, like that. So what I'm doing, I'm wiggling down, going down towards the coccyx. Getting here. Coccyx. Never get that
I
right.
was going to pull you off on it until you get it right.
Yeah. I still won't get it right. So I'm going right down. So now I'm down over that, gone past the sacrum and then the coccyx. Is that right?
Yeah.
Coccyx. Coccyx. Gonna have my own anatomy channel one
Cock
day.
sick.
Coccyx. I'm gonna remember that now.
You're cock sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what we can do as well, I want to do another wider one. So I'm going to go out a bit wider. I'll grab my model again. Just quickly.
Grab Greg.
Greg. Come here, Greg.
So what I did then, I wanted to get in close to this spine here of that sacrum, and I went down into this bit here. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
But now I want to go a bit closer to here and then run through here, and then I want to catch some of these glutes that are off here. Okay, so they're going to be like this, little tendons coming off here, and there'll be some therapeutic feelings when I'm hitting onto these nerves as they're coming out, and these tendons as they're joining onto the bits of the bone that go across to here. Okay, so I want to be in here like that, freeing all that up, and then I'm going to go off into some tendons when I find a tight
Can you show me
one.
that again from this way? That's probably good.
So
Yeah,
in here,
sick.
like that, go all the way down. But then if I find something here, I want to be able to roll off that and then into that tendon and then free that up. So there's some really deep tendons in the glutes that often, give people a lot of problems, give them back pain and things like that. So I wanted to start right where that pelvis and sacrum are, and want to try and get in there and weave that out, wedge it out. So I'm pulling up with this hand down with the elbow, and I'm on a 45-degree angle again with my pressure, and I'm trying to weave in there like that. So right in there. How's it feeling, Darcy?
Yeah, really good, man. Therapeutic.
Feels really therapeutic. So despite all the contraindications that they might teach you, the textbooks, what is the real thing is what you're feeling and the results. So we've got so many different people that have responded really well to treatment like this, and when they're receiving it, they know that it's the right thing. So we tune into that. If it feels like it's doing damage, it's that's not what we want. There's a lot of times it's intense sensation when you're getting treatment like this, but you know in your heart that it's good for you and you're going to be better down the track. So you want to tune into that, because that's the real thing, that's the truth. So I'm going through here, so I can feel that pelvis where that kind of finishes. I can weave into where those nerves are coming out on there, but I can also, so I'd probably follow a trail down here, like that.
Yeah.
Feel that?
Yeah. That feels good.
So follow that trail. Keep on going, and then I can perhaps, when I feel like it, slide off a little bit and catch a glute that's in there. So I can move up and down. Once I'm just off the side of that sacrum, I can move up and down those little bits to find where those tendons are coming out. I'm kind of rolling over it so I can really pinpoint it, and then I can flatten that a bit and then gouge it out like that. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my body weight over so I can really get that tendon right from where it's joining onto that sacrum, and then just leaning back, I've scooped it out, yeah? Does that feel, Darcy?
Yeah.
Good?
Good, man.
Yeah, so we're really deep in here.
Yeah, it feels connected. Feels just like you explained it, man, like it's a really thick, dense, hard spot that's now becoming more, I guess, rubbery or more free or moving. It feels like it's loosening off for you, and you've opened up a channel through there now.
Yeah.
It's going to improve circulation or improve that blood flow.
So I'll get a different
elbow
in here so I can...
It's better visual.
Might be better visually, yeah. So I can in here, and then I can pull up like that. And feel for a tendon just above where I just went into one there.
Yeah.
So I can feel one just there, underneath it, so I'm engaged with it. I want to get right underneath the sacrum almost. Push right in there, so my pressure's going right in on that 45.
Yeah.
Like that. And then once I feel like I've got to the bottom and it's starting to melt. So you have the patience with this sort of stuff. Sometimes it melts quick, sometimes it takes minutes, you know, just before you actually can get it to relax enough to work it. So you just got to honour, respect wherever the person's at. You know, sometimes it feels like it's bad pain, wrong pain, traumatizing, things like that. So we've got to honour people when they feel like it's trauma and stop it. We kind of have found the boundary when we get to that point as well. So we know just to go just before that, and they're going to get therapeutic kind of results from that. So in there, so I'm right in, I'm going to pull in a bit harder. So pull in like that on Darcy, on that angle, and then I'm going to keep connected to that spot and just change that like that, and then I'm scooping that out. But stay connected and scoop it out. Like that. So yeah.
There you go.
There you go. So sacrum work, coccyx work. It can be something that can be really valuable to you and change your life. So get some good work done on it. Don't be scared if you are a customer to guide it. If you're doing it on yourself, look at our Fix It Yourself series. There's lots of good glute, lower back kind of videos in there. Explains all the anatomy and things like that as well. But trust what you're feeling. If there's trauma, you got to back off. You might be able to go there another time, you know, in the future. It might be a year away or whatever, but whenever you're ready, you'll know. But you're not going to know unless you explore and push into things and then just hold on to things and wait for them to melt. Okay, so yeah, get into it. Done.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Thanks, Darcy.
Enjoy. Thanks, fellas.